Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Okay, I just want to start off by saying I have not seen Grace Randolph's video of Firefly Lane reaction or review, or any other reviews, because I like to Because I like to experience the show for myself, and everyone should experience the show or shows in general or movies for themselves before watching another person's review, thoughts, spoilers, and everything else in between. And yes, there's going to be spoilers in this video, but I like to try to stay away from as many spoilers as possible, so you get like funny, quippy jokes, because that's what I do here on this channel. But anyways, Firefly Lane, season 2. Oh my god. There's a lot that happens in this show. We get to see what that whole altercation was outside the church, and what totally meant by, "Are you still blaming me for that thing?" Which is understandable, I don't have kids of my own. I'm just a fun-loving, fun uncle who does YouTube and whatnot. But in all seriousness, this is a show about friendship and what it means to be a friend. Like, trust me, I understand. I haven't always been the best or the greatest friend to my friends, but who is really, Like, for example, I used to fight one of my best friends back in elementary school. And once we fought, our friendship was never really the same after we, buried the hatchet, because one, we were kind of forced to, and two, I kind of forgot why we started fighting in the first place. But all that aside, friendship is important. We need friends and friendships to humanize us, to be connected, to connect with others who look different than us, who have different views, have different ideas, who see the world in different ways. And that's the beauty of being a human, a friend, a child, a teen, a young adult, or an adult. Connection and connecting. I think those kind of go hand in hand. I don't really know. But, stay in school, kids. Stay in school. Anyways, there are a lot of funny moments in this show. Like, for example, when like in the flashbacks of like the 80s, when they get into the 80s flashbacks, we see that one holiday, the parents of one of the leads is having her parents over and for like Thanksgiving and whatnot, and her boyfriend, who turns out to be her husband later on, is like, yeah, my parents don't really like you because of this and that. So the boyfriend, and the boyfriend who turns into the husband at some point, turns around and says, I'm going to try. I'm going to make it my life's mission to make your parents like me, because all parents like me. And it turns out he tried so hard to make their parents, her parents like him. Trust me, from personal experience, that never goes well. Trust me, I learned that lesson the hard way. I'm just saying. Be careful on how hard you try to make your girlfriend's parents like you, because your girlfriend's parents know if you're trying hard, so hard, to make them like you, that they just don't really like you in the end. I mean, they kind of do, but they kind of don't at the same time. It's a very tricky situation. And it goes both ways for your girlfriend who tries so hard to make your parents, if you're a guy, like her. You know, it's a very tricky situation. And it's not an easy situation to be in. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. 11th grade. Tried so hard, like, from my personal experience. I was dating this one girl in 11th grade. I forget who it was at this point in time, but I tried so hard to make her parents like me, but the harder I tried, the failure started to, like, sink, you know? And I realized less is more, but more is less. You gotta find that common middle ground, and sometimes it's hard to find that middle ground, you know, between trying hard and not trying at all, you know. It's a very, very tricky situation. Trust me, it is. I've learned the hard way. But that's besides the point. And another flashback, which is hilarious, is we're in the 70s, right? The totally and the blonde lead are in school, and or like it's like 4th of July, and he's like, so this girl is the younger version of um the lead is like dating this guy or this teenage guy in the 70s, and he's like on 4th of July, he's like, I'm glad totally turned me down 2 weeks ago at that party because yeah, sexy. I didn't know how sexy you were until totally turned me down 2 weeks ago at that party. I'm like, oh, dude, what the hell? You don't do that. Way to make a girl feel special. Oh my god, that's bad. That's bad. I've never said that to any girl I got turned down by or from or I dated, you know. But you don't say, I'm glad Becky from PE turned me down because Tyra, you're sexy. Like, what? 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 I'm glad Bertha turned me down. Bertha. I'm glad Sarah turned me down 2 weeks ago because Bertha, you're hot. Who says that to another guy? That was the worst thing you could possibly say to another girl. But that's just all jokes. This is all jokes. Oh my god. That scene literally had me cracking up. I literally felt like I almost died from laughter from that scene. Because that scene was just so hilarious. I could not fathom someone actually saying that to another girl. I've never said that to another girl or anyone ever. Maybe that's why I'm single. But yeah. Interesting. And that moment we see of what happened and what the whole thing was all about opens our eyes to the bigger picture. And the end has one of the most interesting and impactful cliffhangers I've ever seen. And I want to see what happens between Totally and the blonde girl after getting the news that she got, which I'm not going to do, but I'm not gonna touch upon that because I want you guys to experience and see that for yourself, you know. But oh my god, funny moments, crazy season of Firefly Lane, and wow. wow. It's a really good show about friendship. It's not about love. It's not about this or that. The theme is friendship and what it truly means to be a friend, and life just, happens. Especially between two friends who've been friends that seem like BFFs for centuries and decades and years, and it's a really true good show that teaches us and everyone how important friendship is to us and you. And that's what I got out of it. I don't know what you guys might have gotten out of it, but it's a really nice show with a really good storyline and premise and lesson about friendship. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and yeah. Friendship is very important. But anyways, once again, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.